box, and I am back for another unboxing and toy review. Sorry, I've been gone for a while. Just been thinking of what figure in my collection I was gonna do a review on, and we haven't really seen a new a Dragon Ball figure that has been released aside from perfect. I mean, first form cell. So be sure to check out my review on that. But anyway, just digging through my collection, and I was like thinking, what should I unbox next? You know, it's gotta be really awesome. So I was thinking, oh, I haven't unboxed this awesome figure in front of me, which is the Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Trunks or Future Trunks, and whatever you want to call him. But yeah, so I haven't really opened this figure. I've been wanting to open this figure for a long time, and so I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to do this. All right, so let's check out the box really quick. So it comes in your typical Figuarts Dragon Ball packaging. As you can see there, you have your text here, Trunks, and then of course you have the image of him in the Super Saiyan form right there. Check that out. And of course you have your Tamashii Nations quality sticker right there. Make sure your products have that to make sure it's authentic. And this is actually the US version. As you can see there, there's the Funimation sticker and a silver Toei sticker right there. And this is before Premium Bandai happened here in the US. They used to just release the Dragon Ball figures as a regular release. You know, even though it's a Premium Bandai exclusive in Japan, they would release it here in the US as a regular release. So mine didn't come with the shipper box because I bought it here in the US. I also have the Japanese version which has the shipper box, but this one does not come with your typical shipper. And of course, check out the size here. That's really nice. Images of the figure, and there you go. And here's action poses here in the back, and of course he has the huge sword right there, which is a staple in every Trunks figure. Gotta have the sword, and it's great. So, and more text on the sides. It's Trunks right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You know? So in the back there's I mean at the bottom you have an image of Trunks right there too. So that's your packaging. All right, so let's get to the fun part and take them out of the box. Go. Oops. Ooh, there you go. So let's check this out. Look at this blue background, man. It's like kind of a very bright blue. It was like a royal blue, and you have your instruction sheet right here. Wow, it's like he has like how many pages? It's like one big instruction sheet right here. Wow. Okay. So, and that's pretty much it. So. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the parts and accessories of Trunks first before we check out the figure. So it comes with these with this stand that you have to build to hold the gigantic sword or blade there for Trunks. So you can just, it's pretty easy, I think. I think this goes here. Just put that in. Yep. And then you use this. Which way is it? I think it's this way. Yep. Could be that way to hold his super gigantic sword. But yeah, that's pretty easy to assemble right there, so you can see. So it's that. And all right, so he comes with 3 extra faceplates, as you can see there. You know, so it comes one with the Super Saiyan form, and it has one with the normal face there, but with very angry. So, and then check out the Super Saiyan here, man. Check that out. Very spiky, very nice detail on it, man. So that's pretty cool. And of course you have your, how many, 2 4 6 7 8. He has 7 extra hands, and for you to use. And he has this, he has the effects piece right here for his abilities, so you can use that. Check that out. I really like the uh, transparency on this one. You can see that. So that's really cool. And let's check out the swords. So let's check out this sword here that you will insert into the sheath. So as you can see there, this one only has a part of the sword. I forgot if his sword broke during his fight with Goku Black, but yeah. So here's your sword sheath right here. So you just insert it right like this, and there you go. It's pretty easy, or other way, yeah. So there you go. That's that. And let's check out the full sword. There you go. Man, I think this is way better than the sword from the Dragon Ball Z figure. Man, from the older one. So, but man, check that blade out. Looks great. Looks awesome. So, look at that. It's not sharp, so, but it's very pointy. So, nice. Okay, that's that. And of course, we have the super giant blade here for the sword. Check that out, man. I forgot what the ability was where he uses this makes his sword bigger. So this is insane. But I really like the color in it. It has like a aqua or a blue green color to it. So which kind of like is pretty awesome. So man, so it's really soft. So you don't have to worry about breaking it or when it falls. But just be careful with it, you know. So this thing is kind of like a, yeah, I don't know what kind of, what's this, a stain? Take that. But yeah, and then you can insert the sword here. Oh no, you can insert that. You have to use this, the broken one. So you can put that there. There you go. Easy. Now we can hold it. All right, so now let's check out the figure. I'm really excited to do this. Oops, there you go. Of course, he has this protective plastic here in the waist. You can just pop that off. Oops, what's going on here? Okay, you can just pop this off. There you go. Take that out. And here you go, man. Trunks. Future Trunks. So as you can see there, that's a lot of very nice detail on the hair. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of this random hair strand right here that goes like forward. I think they were fine just doing it normal way as usual. This is okay, but you know, I feel like that can rip out if you're not capable without with this figure. Right, so man, it just looks like the came straight out of the anime. I really like the thing is with the Dragon Ball Super version of Trunks, he has the blue hair, right? But in Dragon Ball Z, he has the purple hair. So you know, I wish they would just make it consistent. But he has the blue hair, more like similar to Bulma's, a little bit like Bulma's, you know. So and I really like the scarf here. Look at the red scarf, a little bit of shadows there, and I really like the capsule core jacket right there. So the capsule core logo. I really like the buttons. It has like gold buttons on it. And check out the belt here too. It's a color green. That's pretty nice. So and check out the nice looking figure. I think they could have added more detail on the face. You know, like linings, or you know, make it more anime looking. Who knows when they're gonna release the next version of Trunks? You know, I know people are asking this figure probably to get released again, but because he is going for a very high price right now on the secondary market, you know. So especially he's an exclusive. So okay, going back to the figure, really like the details on the pants as usual. You know, it has like a, it's like a dark gray with the shadings right there, as you can see. And of course you have the green boots, you know, almost similar to, oh, why is it crooked? Can you twist it? I think you can twist it a little bit. But anyway, so there's his boots with the straps there. You know, yeah, need to fix that. But anyway, so of course, I really like the design, the shoes. He has like these black tips on the shoes right there. So, and then of course they have here gray soles with some lines, some details on that. That's cool. Let's check out the back. And here, because you have the hole there, so you can insert the sheath there, and that will hold it steady. And a really nice jacket. Very nice detail on this trunks, which is pretty awesome. And you have your hole here on the side of the pants. You know, a little bit of damage there. So, yeah, it looks great. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the articulation of this figure. So his head is in a ball joint right there. So you can rotate that, look up, look down, up, which is pretty nice. Check that out. And of course, I don't know if you can really move this. Oh yeah, you can. You can remove the scarf. Apparently, looks like it. So when you insert the sword, and okay, you can snap back that on. All right, let's see his. He has some butterfly joints here. Yeah, he does. So you can really stretch it out, and he needs that so he can hold the sword properly with two hands, and make it pretty cool, of course. And you can twist the arm right here, so rotate that, and of course what else, get the elbows, you can bend that. That's good, it's not showing any gaps there. Of course his hands too, there's a ball peg right there, so you can just pop that out later. And check out if you can do the split, or you can check out this torso right there. A bit move, you can back, down. So, and you can rotate him on the hips right there. So no problem. So, and let's see, you can't really do a full splits. So you can do this. So, but you can rotate the thighs right here. So mine's not very tight or squeaky. It's nice. And check out the knees. There you go. Same thing. And of course his feet. There's articulation on the ankles too. As you can see there. Just rotate those ankles. And of course you have like your toe joints. Can't really go that far. I think that's max. It's kind of lame, but that's how far you can really bend his toes. Alright, so if you want to replace the head, just pop this off like that. Comes off easily. And now let's insert the Super Saiyan head right there. And of course, see the hole there. Just insert it. Hopefully this is easy. Spike here. I don't want to touch the spike here. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Let's take out this hairpiece first. Oop. Let's try to insert it. Careful not to break this thing. There you go. It's easy. So let's put back his face. Oh. Go. And this hairpiece right here. And this go. And that's Trunks in Super Saiyan form. It looks badass, man. So, alright, so now if you want to use the FX piece for his Gallic Cannon attack, so you can just look for this hand right here and attach it to Trunks, the hand with the hole in there. And then of course you just put this in there, insert it there. And just be careful when you insert this that the holder doesn't bend or break or snap off. So just be careful with it. And then now we have Trunks in his like Gallic cannon Gallic cannon pose right here. So That's pretty awesome. So there you go. All right, so now if you want Trunks to hold this sword, first of all, just replace the hand with this one, the one that's in the position to hold the sword. And then on the sword, you can't really push this here, you know, it won't fit. So if you read the instructions, this is actually detachable. So you can pop this off the bottom of the sword, and there you go. So then you can insert the sword in here. All right, so it's gonna take a little bit of effort, but it will fit. There you go. So he's holding his sword. All right, right there. And then you can put this back. So make sure there's a certain shape to it. As you can see there, uh, in the hole. So just match it with the bottom of the sword, and it should fit properly. There you go. So there you have it. That's how Trunks will be able to hold his sword. All right, so now if you want Trunks to wear the sheath, you just pop this head off. There you go. And pop the scarf off. There you go. And then you can insert it right here. And I believe you can even take this out. Yeah, there you go. It pops out, so don't worry about that. And then just put this in here, and then there's, see that hole right there, and there's the here and the peg on the sword sheath. Just insert that there, and there you go. So just be careful when you with this one. In the first release of the figure, or I mean the Dragon Ball Z version of Trunks, that the peg will always break. Sometimes it will break. Mine hasn't broken yet because I'm really careful with it. But yeah, just be careful with that, because you know when you move your figure, it might be in a weird position and the peg will break. So anyway, so let's put the head back. There you go. Put the scarf in first, and let's put the head back. So it's gonna pain, of course. There you go. Shoot. All right, I have it there, and then let's insert the sword here. Boom. There you go. Looks awesome wearing it. Alright, so now if you guys want Trunks to hold the Sword of Hope, finally figure out the name of this ability. It's called the Sword of Hope. You can also pop this off again at the bottom. Check that out. Be careful not to lose that. You know, it's very small and it will roll out. So same thing. You just put this part in. Actually, let's take this out first. That's this back in his hand. All right. I don't know which one goes first, but anyway, so he's gonna hold this one with his other hand. Come on. Oops, that popped up. Down. All right, let's have him hold this. Just be careful. Oh, jeez, the sword. There you go. Finally got that in. So he's holding the sword with two hands now. Oh, jeez. I don't want to break anything here. So scary. All right, let's put this back in. Hey, almost lost it. There you go. And then now you can put in the Sword of Hope blade. Boom. Check that out. Now I have to move back a little bit. Jeez. That's Trunks holding the Sword of Hope. It's freaking huge, man. So That's pretty awesome, and this is why uh, a lot of people love this figure. Check that out. All right, so now if you guys want to use this blade stand or sword stand, it's pretty easy. So if you want to display Trunks holding the Sword of Hope, just have him standing next to it. Oops. Let's make sure he's in a good position here. And there you go. That's it. It's pretty simple. So check that out. Right? So now you can display Trunks holding the sword. Alright, so now I'm gonna compare Dragon Ball Super Trunks with some other Trunks figures in the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line. As you can see here on the left, we have Dragon Ball Z Trunks or Future Trunks that was released many years ago. This was actually the very first version of Trunks that was released back in the day when Figuarts was still starting out for Dragon Ball Z. And then now we have on the right, which is SH Figuarts Trunks from the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video game that was released in 2017. So, and then as you can see there, this figure is actually way different from the previous Trunks and also from the current Trunks figure. And let's compare these two first. As you can see, very different, you know, blue hair versus purple hair. And the jacket, you still have your Capsule Core logo right there, but yeah, you still have this like yeah, this he has the very 90s look of Trunks here. And of course, see, just very different. Of course, you can notice there is the height difference too in this version. So this version of Trunks is slightly shorter than Dragon Ball Super Trunks. I'll be doing a height comparison later again. And yeah, just look at that, very different. Even the pants are different, you know, belt. So just maybe just the haircut is a little bit similar, as you can see there, you know. So, and of course, let's compare him with the Xenoverse 2. This is probably the tallest Trunks figure that we have, and that was made. I'm not really sure about the other Trunks from the Cell Saga that we got, but I didn't even try to bring that up because just a very different version of Trunks compared to these two. These two are more a little bit. These two are more similar to Dragon Ball Super Trunks, but very different suit on Xenoverse Trunks. As you can see, there's wearing like a coat, and I think a lot of people were not really fans of this version of Trunks. You know, it seems very different from your traditional look of Trunks right here on the with Dragon Ball Super and from the Dragon Ball Z line. Of course, he's also the same haircut, but different color. So, but I think it is very underrated. This figure is very underrated. I think it's a very nice, cool looking figure. So see there, even the pants and the shoes are way different. So as you can see there, so just you know, this is basically Trunks from the video game. So very different. I've never played that video game before. I don't even know the whole story about Xenoverse. So I think it's an open world game. So, but yeah, when this one was released, it got the the character code, I believe, that you can unlock for a costume for Trunks, I believe, and the costume looks like this for the one for Dragon Ball Super. All right, so now here are the figures in Super Saiyan form. If you compare these two, they have more of a similar hair when in Super Saiyan form, but here in for the Dragon Ball Z Trunks, you have the bangs here going downwards here. It's not up, but here in the Xenoverse, you have these parts of his hair up, pointing upwards. So, but it's still like almost the same hairstyle, yeah, even in the back, as you can see there. But Dragon Ball Super Trunks is way different from these two, as you can see there. I think he's using more power in the Dragon Ball Super during the Future Trunks saga. So you can see there, and also right here. So it's the big difference in the Super Saiyan form. All right, so let's go ahead and check out how tall this figure is. He is about, he's like almost 5.5 inches tall, or yeah, he's a little bit underneath 5.5 inches. All right, so here's the height comparison between the three figures. As you can see here, Dragon Ball Z Trunks is way smaller, the one on the left, and so Dragon Ball Super Trunks is like a little bit taller, and then you have Xenoverse Trunks, which is the tallest out of all the three figures. And I don't know why the height is very inconsistent, but that's how it is. All right, so here are some other height comparisons with some other figures in the line. We have the new Krillin, or Strongest Man, on the left, and then we have Dragon Ball Z Bulma here on the right. As you can see, it's almost the same height as Bulma, but I think it's Bulma's like a very big hair that's making her look like taller than Trunks. All right, next up we have Android 17 and Android 18 from Dragon Ball Super. As you can see there, it's a little bit taller than these two figures, which is, I think, all right. All right, so next up, here's a height comparison with the Dragon Ball superhero figures. We have Ultimate Gohan on the left, and we have superhero Piccolo here on the right. And then I think he scales pretty well with these two figures. All right, so now we have Dragon Ball superhero Goku on the left, and then Dragon Ball superhero on the Vegeta on the right, as you can see there. I think he scales pretty well with them. I think this imagination should really give us a very height accurate Vegeta, hopefully someday. But right now, I think this Vegeta is a little bit taller than compared to the manga or anime, so he should be a little shorter. All right, now we have Trunks standing to one of the newest SH Figuarts figures that have been released as of late, maybe a month or two old. We have SH Figuarts first form Cell. As you can see, he is way taller than Trunks, and there is a history between Cell and Trunks. Cell stowed away in Trunks' time machine, and that's how the Cell saga started. So there you go. So overall, man, this version of Future Trunks is probably one of the best SH Figuarts versions of Trunks that I've ever seen, and I think it's a big improvement for all the other Trunks figures that have been released. And I think the Cell Saga Trunks, though, with the Saiyan armor on, is a very different type of Trunks. That's a pretty cool figure too. But overall, man, just the look of this figure is pretty awesome. As you can see there, he has the sword and the cool outfit. Man, just awesome. When I'm looking at this, and I really like the color scheme on him. You see his the sheath there on his back. Just an awesome looking figure. Check that out. Just who doesn't love Trunks, especially in Super Saiyan form, man. And he's like holding his sword. Just awesome looking figure. And I really like the articulation. I really like the overall look of this Trunks. Pretty much I like the accessories that they included with him too. I think they could have added more face sculpts like for the previous ones, but they kind of made it up with the accessories. You have the broken sword, you have the full sword right here. He's holding it. You have the sheath, sword sheath, and the with the sort of hope effect. It's freaking huge. And then you have what else? You have his Gallic Cannon effect piece too, which is pretty cool that they added that. So just overall, man, this Trunks is a very solid figure, and I definitely highly suggest you guys pick him up. I don't know when he's gonna be reissued again, or whatever version of Trunks we're gonna get in the future. But yeah, I know he's like a little bit pricey, but definitely worth it to me. So check that out, man. Yeah. And that wraps up my review of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks. Check this figure out in hand. There you go, just an awesome looking figure. I have him in his normal form right now. And check out the sheath for the sword. Man, it just looks cool. Holding on to the sword right now. Just an awesome looking figure. And this figure was released back in 2018. So hopefully you guys were able to buy him when he was released back then. But if you're just starting out your Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts collection, this definitely a must add. But he is not going for cheap anymore. You'll probably find him online for like maybe 150 to 170 US dollars, and it's not very cheap. And that's pretty much almost double, more than double the price from what he was from his original price. But yeah, it's if you really want this figure, I highly suggest you guys pick him up, and it's very worth it to add to your Dragon Ball SH Figuarts collection, especially the amount of accessories and parts that they include with him. It's pretty worth it. So make sure you have the funds for it to purchase this figure. And yeah, just if you're a big fan of Dragon Ball Super, definitely try to get this figure. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again. I really appreciate the support, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.